Picture this. You're in the trenches of warfare in World War I. The air is thick with the stench of death as your fellow soldier is dead next to you, his body rotting. Another comrade is mortally wounded. There's nothing anyone can do to save him. So they give him the best comfort they can, a cigarette. As a matter of fact, all of the soldiers around you are smoking. Cigarettes are as bountiful during the war as death. They smoked to escape the terror before their eyes. They smoked out of boredom, and eventually cigarettes became a symbol of patriotism. When asked what America needed to win the war, General John Pershing, leader of the American Expeditionary Force, replied, "You ask me what we need to win this war? I answer, tobacco as much as bullets. Tobacco is as indispensable as the daily ration. We must have thousands of tons without delay." To the US military, cigarettes weren't a luxury, they were an essential, right next to canned beef and hardtack biscuits. The tobacco industry saw how dependent soldiers became on cigarettes and saw profit in the smoke. Tobacco companies gave out free cigarettes to the US military. They cashed in on the growing idea that cigarettes were patriotic by creating advertisements with soldiers in uniform, the American flag, and other patriotic symbols to tie smoking to the war effort and national pride. Back home, the Red Cross and other charities ran cigarette drives, urging citizens to donate cigarettes to the troops. It was their patriotic duty. After the First World War ended, soldiers came home and brought their smoking habit with them. Before the war, only 7% of Americans smoked. After, the number of smokers nearly tripled to 20%. World War I, the US military, and the tobacco industry successfully integrated cigarettes into American life. By World War II, cigarettes had quickly gained popularity in America. When the troops headed off to war again in 1939, the military was ready to meet their unquenchable cigarette demands. The number of cigarettes given in soldiers' daily rations tripled from 4 a day to 12. Tobacco companies sent cigarettes by the millions, and the Army created variety packs for soldiers, with Chesterfields being the most common brand found in rations. The tobacco industry ramped up its patriotic symbolism in advertisements. Ads showed soldiers smiling with a cigarette in their mouth as a source of comfort, an absolute necessity that would ease the stress of combat and boost morale, camaraderie, and battle performance among troops. Off the battlefield, ads showed soldiers returning home and reconnecting with their lovers and children while bonding over cigarettes. Pershing's opinion became a fact. By World War II, cigarettes had become as necessary and abundant for troops as bullets. The World Wars were the beginning of cigarettes' dominance in America, but the tobacco companies didn't stop there. When Americans turned their back on cigarettes, tobacco companies found a new frontier for their addiction formula: the food we eat. This is How Big Tobacco Reinvented Addiction, a new series from Lauren Johnson investigates, uncovering the rise and fall of cigarettes in America and how the same tricks that hooked generations on smoking now shape every bite we eat. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss an episode of How Big Tobacco Reinvented Addiction.